I've just received the next delivery of my Mortal Realms magazine, so today we're going to be looking at issue 3. Let's open this up and see what we've got. Issue 3 comes with Castigators and Gryph Hound and a pot of Citadel Retributor armor paint. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Looks like we've got a bit more background to the storm host in this one. Information regarding the Castigators. Bit more on the Night Haunts. I'm not going to do a proper review of the magazine. There is other videos that do that. If you did want me to, then just leave that in the comments. I can always do that in further issues. So this is the part that we want to get to. So let's assemble the figures and then we can move on to the painting phase. The Castigators and the Gryph Hound are now assembled. These easy to build kits are exactly as they say on the tin. And the pre-detailed bases are a very nice touch. So now it's on to the painting phase. I've done 3 coats of Corax White on the Gryph Hound now, just waiting for that to dry. Next I'll be doing 3 coats of the Retributor armour on the Castigators and the Sequitors that came in the first issue of the Mortal Realms magazine. I've started by painting the bases and just the bottoms of the Castigators where you wouldn't be able to reach them easily once they're on the base. I've done this just so I've got something to hold on to while I'm painting the actual figures. I've done 3 coats of the Retributor armour on each of them. I've also done the bases on the Sequitors, as you can see, just so that I'm at the same stage on all of them, and then I can go ahead, do 3 coats on all of the figures, and then they're done and ready for battle. My Stormcast Eternals are all painted now with the Retributor armour. Some of the larger open parts actually needed 4 coats rather than the 3 that it said in the magazine, and what I will also show you is the brush. So that's how this brush has gone just from painting up all the figures that have come with the first 3 issues so far. Maybe it's just me, what I was doing with it, but I'm going to attempt to try and refine that tip and get it back to how it's meant to be, because towards the end of it painting was actually getting more and more difficult because the paint just wasn't staying on the brush properly. So now that they're all ready, it's on to the battle phase. The Castigators have arrived. So in this scenario, the Castigators are starting off first, and unlike on the other goes, they don't pile in to begin with, but they do have ranged weapons, so they're going to shoot with them first. So they get 1 attack with each Thunderhead Great Bow, and we need a 3+ to hit. So we've got 2 hits. Then they do D3 hits. Oh no, that's if you roll a 6. They do D3 hits. So each Great Bow does 1 damage. So we can remove 2 to begin with. Now we've got the Gryph Hound attack, and that does pile in up to 3 inches. So we'll just move it into there, and then we're in contact with 2 of them. And that was under 3 inches, so we're fine. Right, the Gryph Hound gets 2 attacks with its beak and claws on a 3+. So we got a 3 and a 6. Beak and claws do 1 damage per hit. So remove another 2 Chainrasps. This looks like the Chainrasps are going to be ended pretty quickly with these. Right, now it's the Chainrasps attack, so they can pile in. And again up to 3 inches. That's just in range. Just about make it. He's too far away, but we'll move him up to there. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks on the Gryph Hounds. And Chainrasps get 2 attacks with their malignant weapons. I'm going to need 10, so I'll roll 5 dice twice. And they are hitting on a 4+, so that's 2 hits from the first go. Three hits from the second, so 5 hits altogether. One damage per hit. The Gryph Hound is removed after 3 damage, so that's taken 5, so he's gone. Now we're back to the Castigators. It doesn't actually tell you, or at least not that I can see, what the range of their shooting is. But it's saying each Castigator may make a ranged attack against any enemy, so I'm guessing without moving they're still in range of that. So again, they've got 1 attack each, hitting on a 3+. That's 1, 5 and 1, 6, and again the 6 then turns into D3 hits instead of 1, so we roll that again. That's a 3, so that's now 2 extra hits, so 3 hits altogether. Get rid of those 3 Chainrasps. Now it's the Chainrasps' turn, and they are just out of range, so they can move up, but they're not going to be able to actually make an attack. So I'm guessing back to the Castigators again. 3 hits and they've won. They've got 2, but one of them's a 6. With D3 roll of 4, that's doing 2 damage. That's the 3 hits that they needed. That's the end of the scenario. The Castigators have won. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.